You should definitely have mentors that don't look like you. Have mentors that look like you, but mentors that don't look like you.
Absolutely.
Because it's going to give you the other side of the coin and help you understand perspectives from a different vantage point. My name is Fern Johnson, and I am here with Josie Joseph, who is sitting in for Dr. Alicia Makaye. Woo, woo.
Hi, everyone.
Josie, thank you so much for being here. Today's topic is about internships. And are internships even worth it anymore in 2024? I mean, especially if you're in the tech field, is it like free labor? Or is it free income? Is it a foot in the door? Well, welcome to Two Lit Chicks. This is our season 1 podcast. We have a set of phenomenal interns who are here with us.
Excited
Oh,
about
we're so
this.
excited. What?
Teacher.
But Josie, I want to just say thank you for stepping in while my business partner, Dr. Alicia Makaye, is on vacation. She's taking some much needed time off. And you know, you're my girl, so I said, who could backfill for Alicia? And I was like,
Me.
it's Josie. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Sure. Hi, I'm so happy to be here. I am Josie Joseph. I am so excited to co-host with Fern. Fern has been a longtime mentor of mine, so excited to be able to come in and be with the future. I'm so excited to meet you guys. Love the interns. And just a little bit about me. I have a little bit over 15 years of experience. Right now I work for CoreLogic Solutions as a program manager for them. And just been really growing my career and really excited about mentoring and just putting into the future. So really excited that you guys are here and just
Well, thank you so much for joining, and thank you for tapping me on the shoulder to mentor you. It's been a joy to watch you blossom in your tech career and taking all the love that I'm pouring into you and you're pouring into others. And so I think it's a phenomenal way to show the give back. All right, so on to the show. We've got 3 FAMU interns here. Woo!
Show the strike.
Let's go Rattlers. So we're going to start down the line with Jonathan. And Jonathan, you're going to show us a little bit about yourself from FAMU, what school you're in, when you're graduating, before we get into a conversation about your internship. So tell us about yourself, Jonathan.
Okay, hello. Thank you for having me. My name is Jonathan Jean. I'm a rising senior at FAMU, like you said. I'm studying in computer science. And now I'm interning at PepsiCo.
Awesome. Excellent. Miss Giselle Johnson, not related, but a fantastic last name.
Greetings, everyone. I am Giselle Johnson. I am a graduating senior at the illustrious Florida A&M University, studying computer information systems, and I am a member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated.
Yes, Zipa.
Yes.
Hello, I am Jamal Floyd, a rising senior at Florida A&M University, majoring in computer science. I intend on graduating in December 2025, and I am a member of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated.
All right. So we have a little Greek in here, and then we have me, Phi, me, Jonathan. Dap it up, me, Phi, me. So you guys have now been here. I think you're in your last week of your internship.
Yes.
Congratulations for, what was it, 12-week program or a 13-week program?
12 for us.
12, I was 10.
Oh, that's
Okay,
awesome.
so for your 10 to 12-week program, it sounds like you got the short end of the stick. But I'm sure, knowing the Fortune 50 organization that you worked with, I'm sure they put you to the test nonetheless.
Yes.
So talk to us about your internship. What are you doing without giving away any crown jewels, but kind of what kind of technology are you engaging? What kind of projects are you engaging with? What's the experience been like? Jamal, we'll start with you.
I'll take that away. I've been on the embedded automation team, so off rip, it's been a new experience for me all around. I have no type of background in automation, so that made my experience so much more better. I had the opportunity to learn different technologies, use different tools. So a little about my internship, I basically just created automated workflows to make the team's lives easier.
Oh, awesome.
Great.
Make life easier. So we talked about this in the last podcast, and I'm going to share with you just a little Fern golden nugget for you. We want to do the WHO principle whenever humanly possible. Do you know what the WHO principle is?
No.
Work hard once. What?
Yes. Yes, I love that a lot.
That's
So you were working hard, and hopefully you could take that and work hard once and kind of reapply.
Yes, ma'am.
Giselle, what were you working on this year?
So this summer, I'm working with Global Workplace Services. So we're looking for different technologies and technologies and how can they impact the business. So this summer I created 3 chatbots to help
Awesome.
using the new Copilot
You say all the
Studio.
time.
So
You said you were using what policy?
Copilot Studio. So
Nice.
It's a new AI system.
Yes.
Copilot is integrated with Microsoft.
Right.
So I'm using Copilot Studio to create different chatbots to help the business.
All right. Go
Amazing.
girl. Go girl. All right, Jonathan, what you got?
Okay, so for my internship, I've been working with the financial and planning analytics of the side
Okay.
of PepsiCo.
Okay.
And so we've just been taking the financial data, creating models of the data, and creating reports out for the teams above us. So that's basically what I've been doing.
Awesome.
Awesome.
So now this is your, I believe, the two, Jashelle and Jonathan, you were here I'm
No,
sorry.
no.
Who was here last year?
To show
Okay.
us. Okay.
So this is your first internship. This is your second internship. Did you guys have other internships at other organizations?
Yes, I previously last summer worked at Target.
Oh, okay.
So talk to me about the differences in year to year. Like in what year 1 and year 2, like what did you feel like? How did you develop? How did you grow with your internship?
Absolutely. So my first internship, I had sort of imposter syndrome.
Oh, okay.
Didn't belong, sort of.
Oh,
like,
wow.
I just felt overwhelmed.
Okay.
Compared to this intern experience, I came here a lot more experience. I would say a lot
Okay.
more confident in myself and my abilities.
Awesome. That's great. How about you guys? Have you taken another internship or was this your first internship?
This was my first.
Okay, and how was the experience from just moving from school to working in a corporate environment? And I think you guys were hybrid in terms of going into the office versus working from
Yeah.
home. How'd that work out for you, Jonathan?
I mean, I go in every day except Friday, essentially. And so the transition was it was pretty easy because I had people like Jashelle, and then I knew Jamal was coming a couple weeks later, so I was never
Okay.
really by myself.
Okay.
And so, and then my team, they were very inclusive. They never made me feel like an intern, so I felt very comfortable working with the team at Pepsi.
Awesome.
wow.
How about you, Jashelle?
So this will be my 3rd internship.
Oh,
my
wow.
2nd with PepsiCo.
That's great.
So the difference between my first one, I was really nervous. I just wanted to get it over with. But I realized my first year at PepsiCo that I really wanted to put myself out there and make connections and network. And that's how I ended up having the job that I have now. So it's really cool that I learned so much from the first one, even though I didn't feel like I did until I went to my second internship and I learned that like networking is really important. So
Network is your net worth.
yes.
Percent.
So, any questions you might want to ask these budding STEM students?
Yes, I mean,
Josie?
you guys were talking about all the great stuff you ran into. Tell me, any challenges that surprised y'all? Anything on your day-to-day that you guys want to talk about? I'll start with you.
Start with me. Like I mentioned earlier, I worked with Target. Now, however, that internship was remote.
Okay.
I'm in the office now this year. So
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
difference waking up.
Yeah.
making
Things
sure
have
I get-
changed.
Yeah, going to meetings in person. I was not always through Zoom. So
Okay.
that was a challenge in itself, but as well as, like I mentioned earlier, I was worked on automation. I
Mm-hmm.
had no prior knowledge to that. So there was a steep learning curve in the beginning, definitely.
Got it.
I had to learn a lot and very quickly. So I
Right.
could get started on my project. So
That's
yeah.
perfect. So you know how to pivot. That's great. That's great. Okay, Michelle, how about you?
The challenge I had was definitely between the 2 internships. I really felt like the first time I did my very best. So coming back, I had to do better than what I thought my best was. So it was really important for me that I delivered something and making sure that I am making the most of this internship and being more observant. I feel like last year I just wanted to get my name out there and I talked a lot, but I feel like this year I'm more observant and I'm listening more and I'm learning more because of my observations.
Come on, executor. Okay.
Yeah, applying those learnings real time. Okay. we love
Okay.
it.
Yeah. the
Growth.
yes,
We love the
yes.
growth factor.
All right. How about you?
I'll say my biggest challenge is like knowing what questions to ask people in higher positions.
Right.
Because sometimes like I'll get kind of nervous knowing that they're in such a high position. I won't know what kind of
Oh,
questions to
yeah.
ask. And so I think that's my biggest challenge. But I mean, over the course of the summer, I've heard a lot of questions that other people ask. And in my head, I'm like, okay, that's a question I could ask. And so I think I'm kind of learning the kind of things I need to be asking.
Okay, good. Now, didn't one of you recently win an award or win?
Things.
Do tell, share. Come on now.
Yes.
So
Sis.
yeah, I won the intern challenge that PepsiCo does.
Give your flowers. I
Thank you.
love it.
All right, so what was the challenge
Yeah.
and what was the prize?
The prize was $50. So.
Okay.
Okay.
Every
Hey.
$50 counts.
Yeah.
$50 you didn't have. You're in college.
And so the challenge was basically coming up with a solution on how our group could help PepsiCo, streamline data access for some people in the company, essentially. Because as of now, they just have to go through different databases, and they wanted to try and make that quicker.
Awesome. And so did you present that yourself, or was it a team presentation?
It was a team presentation.
Okay.
Sorry, it was a team.
It was a team
He
presentation.
beat me. I lost.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
lost.
yeah.
Am I feeling a little animosity?
No, it's fine. I was more happy. I was happy that he won. I'm not gonna lie. I was because this is my second year losing, but it's okay. I was more happy that he won, and also the competition was really tough this year. But
Okay.
And I'm sure you learned a lot too.
I learned a lot. I was really happy to see
Yeah.
him up there.
So how have you guys adapted? I mean, you've had to pivot. You talked about pivoting, just like coming into office as one. How have you guys had to adapt over the last 12 weeks throughout the internships? Have you had to make any changes? Like you came in with one mindset and maybe you started to do something different, or the work was different? Any adaptations you had to make over the course of the summer?
I'll say we have a lot of meetings working with the financial stuff,
Yeah.
and those meetings are often very boring, kind of. And so adapting, I have to pay more attention and write more notes just so that I'm more engaged in the meetings.
Right.
Because if I'm not, then I'm not
You
even
lose
paying
it.
attention.
Right.
Get
So yeah, that was something I had to adapt in doing. Because in class, even I don't really write notes because I just follow along and then watch videos later.
I was gonna say, a smart guy right here. Yeah.
But yeah,
okay.
I can't watch videos on the meetings that we have because they're Pepsi meetings.
Right.
And so I have to pay more attention to those. Yeah.
Any other shifts y'all have had to make
Yeah.
over the course of this summer?
Well, I would say it doesn't really have to do with like the internship. I have a car back at home, but I wasn't able to bring it down here. So it was interesting trying to navigate my meetings and just like meeting people that had vehicles to take me places. Jonathan is my ride, but that was definitely a shift. And I've been just, I guess, getting things done without a vehicle. It kind of like encouraged me to, instead of always having to ask for help, just like doing it
Figure it
myself.
out.
So like, yeah, I learned how to like really figure it out this
Great.
summer for sure.
Cool. Did you guys get any mentors? Did they pair you up with any mentors? Or do you have, or better yet, even better, do you have any mentors that you've been working? What's so funny?
I don't know.
I believe in mentoring. Shoot.
I am
Shoot.
a product.
I believe in mentoring,
mentor.
but I need to be mentored too. So it goes two ways. In fact, y'all can mentor me. Shoot.
Right.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
true.
one of my mentors is Fern Johnson, actually. She's been mentoring me and guiding me. So
Oh, that's
guys
sweet.
love her,
Who
yeah.
is she?
Fern
Right.
Johnson, I don't know. She's a host on Two Lit Chicks. I don't know. She's doing great things. But they do pair us up with a mentor at PepsiCo. So they do give us, I feel like PepsiCo really invests in their interns. So we have a lot of like the intern challenge. They help us with that executive speaker series. So we meet higher ups and they ask them questions and talk to them. And intern activities we have like just a lot of speed networking. They really
Okay,
invest
okay.
in their
That's
interns.
great.
So
Awesome.
It's really helpful.
So do you think this is getting yourselves ready for not just your senior year,
Right.
but stepping into the workforce?
Absolutely, yes. I definitely say that because it's nothing like on the job experience compared to your in course load and being in school. It's just things you can't learn in the textbook.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And I'll drop this gem just because it's something I learned throughout the years. Your mentor is not just one person. Your mentor can have every facets of your life. So just be open to that. I have several mentors outside of Fern as well, but they have their own place and they have just really helped push me and drive me to the person I am today. So definitely keep that in mind. You don't have to just have the only mentor you have at PepsiCo. There's several other ones that you'll meet throughout your years.
And I'll add on to that because I'm a firm believer in mentors, coaches, and sponsors. And they serve different roles for you in your career. But you should definitely have mentors that don't look like you. Have mentors that
Absolutely.
look like you, but mentors that don't look like you.
Absolutely.
Because it's going to give you the other side of the coin and help you understand perspectives from a different vantage point, whether it be male to female or African American or Black to Asian or Indian. It just gives you a different perspective and how people are thinking about it. Because there's different diversity not only in our ethnicity and in our gender, but diversity in thought. And I think it's powerful to learn from different folks and throughout your career. All right, so we're down to our final question because, this is a shorter segment. We got another set of interns to bring in the chat with. So what advice would you give to the next set of folks trying to come in and be an intern anywhere? And from your experiences now, you've had 3, you've had a couple, you've had 3. You've had
I have
Three, two, one.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So you've had three, you've had one. What would you share to a rising junior or a rising senior who's going to come in next year and do an internship anywhere? Like, what advice would you give them? Jonathan?
Oh, me first. I'll say meet as many people as you can as quick as you can.
Okay.
Because coming in, a lot of times in tech, your internships will be in person, and a lot of times they're in different areas right from where you are right now.
Right.
And so if you come in and you don't talk to anybody, then you're going to be in a new place by yourself, all alone, and that's going to be kind of depressing. It's going to be hard to navigate things because you're going to be by yourself. But, you know, meeting new people, meeting Giselle, meeting the other interns, I was able to be myself in a way I've never seen myself.
Oh, so growth.
Yes,
That's
a lot of it.
great.
Awesome.
And
Yes.
so I will say that was the most important thing for me this summer.
Excellent.
Awesome.
I have a few things kind of to piggyback off what Jonathan said. Networking is extremely important.
Yes.
I'm on the team that I'm on now because of my networking from last year. So also making sure that you make a good first impression because that's what's going to last all the time.
Mhm.
And just go for it. Honestly, like this is your time to shine. You show your best self, so you just got to go for it.
Awesome. Okay.
Yes, I would definitely say believe in yourself and trust in your capabilities. Another point I would like to add on is don't be afraid to ask questions. You're an intern. You're not supposed to know it all. And that's something that I fell victim
That's
to
good.
early. I was scared to make a mistake, scared to go wrong. But trust in yourself and ask questions.
All right. So now you have heard it, both parts of episode 3 of Two Lit Chicks. Thank you so much to all of our interns who joined us for this 2-part episode. These budding tech leaders are back to school, and for one, she's back to work. They're learning and getting ready for amazing careers in tech. So question, I think, has been answered. Yes, internships still matter, still add value for the companies and for the students.